think you might have saw in the last video that I released the review on the Shoei Neotec 3. I'm planning to do a review on Cardo's Packtalk second rider system with JBL speakers. I've got a Packtalk Edge with JBL system installed in my Shoei Hornet ADV. That's currently off in Germany trying to get fixed still. Yeah, so I've got a second rider kit for my Neotec 3. This is it here. So I'm just doing a quick unboxing video and a quick installation video. Hope you all enjoy it, and yeah, let's start unboxing and see what we've got. Here we go. I'm going to stop the video right here. I'll post this at the end of the video. This is the wrong kit that they've supplied from JNS. I asked for the Packtalk Edge second rider kit. This is for pretty much every single one except for the Packtalk Edge being the separate one that has magnetic fixture instead of clip-in fixture. So head to the end of the video after the credits and I'll leave this unboxing posted up, but it's pretty much the same kit except for the actual device holder itself on the helmet. So yeah, let's try this again. So fucking annoying. Okay, 24 hours later, let's try this again. We now have what's called a very unmistakable Packtalk Edge second rider kit, compatible with a Packtalk Edge. £5 more expensive. I had a nightmare getting hold of it. So yeah, let's do a proper unboxing for this kit, which is going to be pretty much exactly the same, but you'll note that the cradle is slightly different. Let's try this again. So, box is very much the same. Packtalk cradle, 40mm sound by JBL speakers, boom microphone, wide microphone, glue plate, clamp, installation guide, speaker boost pads. Second helmet kit, audio kit with 40mm sound by JBL speakers, interchangeable boom and wide microphones, suitable for virtually all helmets except half helmets, which they do a half helmet kit for pretty much all of them. JBL activation guide. So yeah, let's crack it open and have a look. Our trusty Shoei multi-purpose tool again. Coming in very handy now. Seems to be every box feels like it's partly open. Probably because they keep dishing out the wrong kits at JNS. So I would like to do a little shout out to JNS in a good capacity and a bad capacity. So I've always used JNS Maidstone. They used to be Heingerich until that stopped being a thing. And yeah, they've been pretty good up until now. Always been very helpful. So they sold me the kit yesterday that was the wrong kit. Then I went back down there today and showed them. They said, oh yeah, okay. And before even asking me what I wanted to do, they just started talking amongst themselves about where to order the correct kit from. So clearly they didn't have it in stock. I stopped them at that point and said, no, I'll find it from somewhere because I need it for next week. And they, you know, they were happy enough about it. They cleared it all up and got me my refund. So then I phoned, there's another JNS in Eltham, about half an hour drive by that point, driven half an hour down to Maidstone, then half an hour back up to Eltham, then half an hour home again. Massive circle. So yeah, they had one, went up there, they put it to one side for me, had it on the desk ready to go as soon as I got there, explained what had happened, and the kind gentleman, Albert, on reception, really nice bloke, managed to give me a bit of a discount, so I actually got this for about £102 in the end. I think there was like a couple of percent discount, 5% maybe. So yeah, thank you very much to him. probably just be going to the Eltham one from now on. So, what do we have here? So you'll notice that this doesn't actually come with the JBL activation code. Okay, fair enough. Not sure what the difference is between the two, but this is like one of the top of the line ones. So, right, let's crack these open. I'm pretty sure. You okay? Hey, calm down. Settle down. Good girl. So, exactly the same stuff again. 2 alcohol prep pads in this one for some reason. Got the microphones in there. And then in here, got all very much the same stuff again, except for the cradle is different this time, as you'll see from the one earlier on. So this is because the Cardo Edge fits like that. It doesn't clip into place. And then to release it, you just pull that clip down and pull it out. So this currently has the section on to retain it onto the clip. I will be using this, which will slide straight into this, so we will need to double check the instructions because it's been a while since I've done one of these, but we need to find a decent place for this. First things first, we get all the speakers, mic and everything installed, but yeah, so let's cut to it. So I've got all the bits to one side there. I just wanted to show you, this is my old helmet. So this is an original Cardo Scala Rider G9. It was very good. I mean, it lasted well over 10 years. It's going to retire now onto my skiing helmet. So as you can see, what I was saying before about the boom was attached to this. But in essence, that is what you're looking for. I may well nick this because this one was huge because it needs it. So yeah, all of the wiring was done inside the helmet. I'm just getting a feel for where I had it before, so the new one's going to have to sit further up because it's not a clamp mount anymore. Saying that, that is less than 5mm, so maybe we'll try and get the clamp on, see if that works any better. I just prefer the adhesive because I think it, if I can get the clamp close to the front so it sits, sort of bridges the gap, it will be better. But yeah, so let's get the pad down and start having a look at installing it onto the new helmet. Right, so here we go again. Are you okay? Can you stop woofing, please? Try and do a video. Right. So the first thing we want to do is remove the cheek pads, and then we can place these speakers first and foremost. One bit of interesting reading I was doing, they do a 45mm HD audio set now. I'm not sure what the pros and cons of it are over the 40mm, but yeah, it's interesting that they've ramped it up to 45 now. Audio set speaker and upgrade software. Yeah, don't know why it's 40 for this, but 45 for that. Right, so let's get the cheek pads out of this. It'll be a lot easier on this helmet because we can do that. It comes out. So these always work off of poppers behind, as you can see there. Tends to be 3 per pad. This one that I've just popped off is the reason that my Hornet ADV is currently out in Germany trying to get fixed, because that's not working. Do not remove liner, shock absorber and performance maker. Yeah, okay, understood. And these I'll just slid in, but there's always a couple of retaining clips on them. So if it's like the old one, front one comes out there, that clip, and then it slides forward, then that clip there comes out next. Hope I haven't damaged, don't think I have. That's one. Get the other side out at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Pull this out. These have guides on now, so to help with the sound deadening, that comes out and that pulls forward. That looks alright. I don't think I've ruined it as such. Okay, pop them to one side. Make sure they don't fall on the floor. So, this is what I was explaining. They have these lovely covers over the speaker sections. Just keeps everything in place all nice. So yeah, try and remember which way round you put them, because obviously with any audio system now there's left and right, and yeah, if you get that wrong, you're in for a world of hurt. So undo these. We're on the right side, so we'll wire on the right hand side first because it's the furthest away. We'll get one of these are meant to come with two, by the way, so one for the speakers and one for if you're doing the adhesive pad. So get this one out. Wipe that off ready. Do the same on this side. I've still got the pad out. And we're planning on having the audio on the left hand side, so let's just give all of this a wipe so that we can fix that. There we go. Right, so we want the adhesive pads. Don't need them ones yet. Don't need them yet. Don't need that full stop anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a wipe. A bit of workshop tissue just to make sure it's all dried off. Come on, there we go. Right, so this should seat nicely in here. Oh, and even better, we have got a gangway through on the right, if you can see that, for a mic and for the cabling to go backwards on both sides. So that's great. I can use that. Right, so that's in. Let's get the other side in. Come on, stop rolling around. In this goes. Okay, lovely. So this has me thinking now, can we indeed get the boom to seat nicely into that? I don't think we're going to be able to, but it's definitely worth a try. It's just too narrow there. had that sort of there, it would sit nicely like that at least. Don't know if that's better or worse. It's all sort of clipped into place then. Oh, I don't know. Sausage. No, I think we're going to stick with it on the other side. I'm used to it on the other side, prefer it on the other side, I think. Right, okay, so left that side, so right speaker. So the right is the longer one. I'm just going to double check that, because I don't think Cardo wants you to put it on the other side. Yeah, so the right is the longer one, and the left is the shorter, closest to the unit. So, longer one, pop that into place. Okay, give it a little twist. And then if, oh, yes, come on, Shoei tool. Let's just tuck this cabling down into that gap, round into that section there, which is intended for cabling. That's all going to look very smart and neat, which will be lovely. Okay. Question now, can we get this to sit back in? Now this sucks trying to get it in on the last Hornet, the last Neotec that I had. Not holding out a lot of hope for this one actually either, by the looks of it. So it should sit back that way, I think is how I had it out. So there's that one. So no, they're not going to go back in. Speakers are just too big, so that's fine. What I might try and do is take this padding off. See, I'll do that another time, see if I can get that to one side or the other to come off. Okay, right, so that's in. So the next thing to do is to take this internal lining out. This is pretty similar for most helmets, by the way. So you just sort of disappear into nowhere there. All of a sudden, all of your good cabling ways have gone to pot. Okay. How much length have we got on this? I'm wondering if the best thing to do is to go round. No, because then we're going to catch on that. So we're going to go inside, which is probably the right way to do it anyway. So that pops back in, that stays tucked out of the way. This has all come out. Get you back in there. Okay. Put these both back in. Right, now let's get this side in. really shouldn't make a whole load of difference, so I'm going to change this one to do that as well. All I'm doing here is lining the cables up with the exit points to try and keep it a bit tidier. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't know how it's meant to seat for the comlink system. I still haven't managed to get my hands on one. But then it has only been a day, so right, so that's in there as well. Right, speaker's done. So left side, we are going to need these pads, and we are going to place this boom. So this is probably best off low down here. And I reckon about there. Looks about pretty good. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay. So one pad about there, and one pad close to the front. I think we're going to have to do a bit of cutting on these. Yes. Right, let's go and get a knife. Oh, it's a bit closer. Yep. Right, so let's get what we're going to do actually. If this wants to stay still. Still moving. Come on. Stay where you are. Get this onto here. Sit like that. Yep. Like that. And then we'll get the other one. Okay. And that can be cut way down. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. My dog's been on a walk today, covered in mud. Haven't had a chance to wash her yet. She's currently very noisily cleaning her chest. So that's going to sit on there like that. Lovely. Okay. Ready to go then. That's going to go there, that's going to go there. That needs to shuffle a little bit that way. Okay, let's take these off and seat them into place. That's going to sit there. That one is going to sit there. And there you have it. That's back in place. Lovely. So now we have both of these, which is for the cradle. Can't really muck this up at all. Everyone, it's famous last words, isn't it? Headphone jack, and this one is for your microphone. So circle headphone, square mic. What we do need to do at this point, get the cheek pads back in a minute, but we need to release this back plate off because first off we'll see if this will fit, but that needs to sit So that one must go, yeah, so they go there. Oh no, okay, so there's nothing to take off of this. It's ready to go. So let's see if this is going to sit. I mean, it's not, is it? But the only way you're going to do it is all the way back here because of this stupid bloody comlink system. I can't even jerry rig it anyway. Like, it is. It's just not gonna work. Okay, so that leaves us with the sticky pad. So let's get rid of all these bits. Okay, let's have a brief intermission there. There we go. I hate it when they do it. So there's a tab there that you can't get to help you peel it off. That's ridiculous. Okay. Pop you on. There we go. So now where do we want it? That's as close to the front as I can get it. But I feel like it's a bit better there. Oh, why have they got this stupid bit on it? Can't really have it there. That would be the ideal place for it, but the helmet splits in a really awkward place. Can't have it here because it sits on top of that. Don't really want to have it here because it sits, that's just stupid. And if I have it here, all of a sudden this is now blocked. I mean, if I'm gonna have it there, I might as well use that. But then I can't do that because it's got that bit there, the clip. So where the hell do we put it? Is there any way I can take this off and use this section for it? No, not really. It's just not going to have it. Da, 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 da. Okay. It's turned into a bit of a nightmare now. What if I launch this open? Try and get it all the way over this. Going to snap it if I'm honest, but oh, what if I go up here and then slide along? So I'm missing that at the moment. Move it back over here. Might actually be the better option. I thought the sticky pad would be, but as it stands, that is next door's dog. Not very impressed that I'm in the garage this time of night. Come on. Aren't you going up any higher? Because you can't. Okay. Ah, dropped it. Got it. What about sliding it on from the front? I just don't think there's any really good place for it on this helmet. So the problem is the shell doesn't let you go up much further. And obviously this stupid intercom thing is in the way. And I don't really want to break a £600–700 helmet trying to get it to work. How far in does that go? See what I mean? So you can only get that up to about there. This seems to have a bit more give around about here. So let's try and get it in there. Oh. Oh, it's going. So now the problem is that just sits rubbish. It's such a stupid design. Can all helmet manufacturers please stop putting integrated comm systems in their bloody helmets? Okay. Right. So I'm going to try and get it just here, because then I can make use of that nook on this bit and try and sit it a little bit more forward. I can still get to that. That's the best place for it. Right. I mean, that's dead. So let's get the other. So one thing to note is in the instructions, which I read quickly in one of the intermissions between recordings, it does say that this sticky pad needs around about, oh wow, that looks really pretty. Matte to gloss. So hope it doesn't stay that way. It says about the sticky pad needing a good 4 hours to dry. So I know where I need to keep it on because I need to see where it's going to sit, and then I'll finish the wire in the cheek pads. I don't think I need to do another video section on it with that installed. So yeah, while I'm doing this, what about the unit? So Cardo have got this really stupid thing now where they're doing like a pay for features by monthly installments, but pay a lot less for the unit. The new unit is basically this. This is effectively the top of the line unit now, the Cardo Packtalk Edge. Hold on. There we go. All right. Take you straight off. Yep, that looks like it's seated properly. So the Packtalk Edge will give you everything. You got like up to 12 riders you can connect to. Let's look through it while that's finishing. IP67 waterproof, air mount, like I said, it's magnetic, the JBL 40mm high def speakers, natural voice, improved natural voice. It's got like a Hey Siri type function now, where it says Hey Cardo instead. For anyone who used to have the old ones, you will remember the It used to make a really loud sound and then all of a sudden voice control would be enabled. So dynamic mesh communication Gen 2 for up to 15 riders at a range of 1 mile. You could do easy grouping, auto healing, the mesh system network, private chat where you can peel off and just have a quick chat with your buddy about one of the other riders being probably a dickhead, and sound quality. Every feature imaginable. Yeah, so automatic volume, music streaming, phone and GPS connection, whereas mine will be phone and motorbike connection. 13 hours of battery, I can attest to that. It's very good battery life compared to the old one. Get up to 2 hours of talk time after just 20 minutes of fast charging, which is really good because if you stop, that's about what you're going to do. USB-C, control roller, which is this section here. It's very good, and you can push it in as well. So massively simplified it from what I would say. Back to the air. So I managed it in the end. There's like a plastic bit here. So if you just get trusty Shoei tool, pop it in there and pull it up while you've got the cable behind, then you can slip the cable back down and in. So, which is what I'm going to do now. It's going to be a bit tricky to show you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some slack so that we can see it happen and put it through afterwards to make sure that there's no snags. Right, video cut out there, sorry, but I was waffling anyway, so it doesn't matter. I've decided to go through here because there's the cable ways in here. I'm going to try and get the cheek pads back in on the side at least, because then I think that the cable will sit nicely through here to the back. So let's do that next. Take these cables out, like that. Clip this back in, clip, clip. Right. So that cable wants to sit back down in there. Shoei tool. Come on. Nearly there. Sorry, second box. I'm getting right this time. Also, everything. So I'm not 100% happy how that is set. Let's keep that as I should. I'm just going to forget. Come on. Use it. Why will you not sit in properly? That's really annoying. Okay, that is really, really annoying. I'm going to get back to you in 2 seconds. Okay, they're in, they're good, they're not trapped. So let's get one of these cheek pads back in. Come on. Okay. Okay. Right. So yeah, like we said, that is designed now to sit into there. And just be nice and tucked away and hidden like that. And that can carry on through there. I'll get rid of some of our slack as well if we put this back in. Let's get this side in. So we can do it all properly. Being careful not to put any pressure on that because it needs 4 hours to set. Right, slide you back. Oh, yeah, I've not slid back yet. Come on, slide back. There we go. Open that up. And then this can go in like that, and so can this. So if we do the microphone first, just because that's going to sit under there like that. Come back forwards like that. And connect them in. Right, it's under you like that because you're being a nightmare. Why are you not going it? It's the right way round. There we go. There we go. That's clicked in. Nice positive click. Stay low there. Come back that way. Tuck it all down into there. Get that in there like that. Lovely. Okay, then we'll just click the speakers up, tidy the cables away similar, get that back on, and we should be done. So I'm actually going to use this battery compartment to house a lot of the cabling. One thing I would say is don't be frightened to do this. If it means that you're going to get a better install, then it's worth it. There's no reason why you need these cables glued together like that. It's just done for them to keep it all nice and neat. So they can go in there like that now, which keeps them all nice and tidy. Pull this open a bit further. So we've got the mic cable there, speaker cable, they're all going to sit there nicely. Try and get them tucked under there a little bit, that's even better. And then they can sit down in there like that. And then all I'm going to do here, they're nice and tucked neatly there. I'll just use the Shoei tool to tuck it all in a bit nicer and neater. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to chop a little bit of this off because, well, if it needs it. Let's tuck all these together and see if we can get it in without chomping it down. Oh no, to be fair, I think it's going to hold, and then it will hold it all in nicely, which is good. So let's get this back on. One thing we don't want to do is catch cables. So they're all sat in the groove. That's sat in the groove. Lift this up. Slide it in. And then lift this side up and slide it in. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Okay. Nice and concealed. So there you have it. Get the cheek pads all back into place. That's it all installed. Yeah, any questions on it? Should sit, it's a little bit far back, but it's the best of a bad situation. The helmet's not designed well for universal intercoms like this. It's very much, you need to have the comm link in place. A little bit poor by Shoei, if I'm honest, but again, it's worth it. The Cardo system is probably one of the best in my opinion on the market. And yeah, I'll give you guys an update once I've had it out on the road and see how it all sounds and works together. I've actually got go-karting on Tuesday, so I'm in 100% planning to wear this and have some banging tunes on while I'm racing colleagues at work. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I think I need to get the BMW CEO 4 off of my chest. That was just a complete disaster. That what made it worse was my wife told me it was going to be a disaster, and then it turned out to be a disaster, and then having to own that somehow. Hold my hands up, she was right. It's just very poor circumstances that caused the issue. But yeah, so that's been the Cardo Edge, Packtalk Edge. So that's been the Cardo Packtalk Edge, and the second rider kit on my second helmet now. Yeah, hope it was really helpful. Leave any questions or comments below and I will jump straight on them if I can. Yeah, stay safe out there. A little concerned that that's sort of a little bit open anyway. We've got our lovely Shoei tool, which we had no idea what it was for and figured it out in the last video. Right, that's one side. It's now a multi-purpose tool. I wonder if we can cut it with this. Hey, there we go. So before we crack it open completely, Cardo Packtalk second helmet kit, original Cardo accessory, 40mm headphones. Sound by JBL is very, very good speaker quality on this. Pack contains cradle with clamp. Cradle with clamp, yeah. Oh, I don't know if... Oh. I don't think this will work for mine. They told me in the shop it would. We're about to find out. They're idiots. Packtalk, Packtalk Bold, Packtalk Black, Packtalk Ducati, Packtalk Louis and Smart Pack. This will not fit my Packtalk Edge. That's disappointing. I guess I'm going back to J&S tomorrow. yeah, I don't really think that there's, well, I'll open it up and show you guys because it's opened now. So, rerun the video. This kit here will fit a second rider kit for a Packtalk, Packtalk Bold, Packtalk Black, Packtalk Ducati, Packtalk Louis, and a Smart Pack. It will definitely not fit a Packtalk Edge. You can tell from the photo on the front. That has a clip on it. That's not what the Packtalk Edge is. Right. Welcome to Premium Sound Activation Guide. Activation code inside. Install latest firmware, download Cardo Connect, pair your unit, open the app, press settings, press audio profiles. Activate QR code, scan this code. I'm going to make sure I blur that out because I don't want everyone to scan the code and just gain it. Not that I think my viewers would, of course. Welcome to Premium Sound. You must use it to access your sound profiles. I mean, no one really cares massively about sound profile. The speakers are really good, don't get me wrong. So, Cardo Packtalk second helmet kit installation guide. There's our helmet. And that does look like a Packtalk Edge there, but that is not going to fit. So, this is very simple. Really, I mean, you really don't need this. You take the cheek pads out, you mount the unit on whichever side of the helmet you want, whereabouts you want it, run the cabling through, take all of your padding out, get all of the cabling in place, make sure to check where all of your connection points are for your pads to your shell, the chassis of the helmet. Make sure that that's all clear. Put the top padding and back padding of the helmet back in. So the top here, so the top here and the back section round the back, and then leave the cheek pads out. After that, mount your speakers in place, run the cabling where you can to sort of hide it and get rid of it, so it's nice and tidy, it doesn't bother you later. On the Shoei especially, put the covers back over on the cheek pad sides and then reinstall the cheek pads. That's you done. The only other thing you've got to do is run the mic. They used to clip into the bottom of the units, which I'll pull up and show you on my Neotec 1 once I return this and continue the recording. Yeah, and then run the mic. So for this, you'll have what they call a boom mic, which is this one here. A lot better design than it used to be. So this section here used to sit housed in this, and then you were affixed to where you could mount this. This now connects here, as you can see the little connector there, same connector for this, and you've just got Velcro bits, so you can Velcro or sticky pad, I believe, so you can mount it where you need to. Really disappointed that this is the wrong one. I'm definitely asking for a proper discount off of it tomorrow. That's £104, and now I've got to travel all the way back down to Maidstone to return it. So in here, you've got your right, so that's your mic for a normal fixed helmet. Alcohol prep pads. You've also got a sticky pad for it to go onto, because this is Velcroed. Then you get these bad boys. So these are a variety of different fixing pads. I tended to use this for my one in my Hornet ADV. And you also get these, which are great. These are extenders. So if the speakers are too far away from your ears, put these in, then put the speakers on top of them, and it brings them closer to your ears. Really good, simple idea. Just two different types of Velcro. Great idea. You may need them more with the standard speakers, which aren't quite as good as the JBLs or quite as loud, but with the JBLs I've found you shouldn't really need them. The JBL speakers are very, very good. So this is going to be the guts of it all. So that is a clip to go onto the side of your helmet. Different options to fix the unit. This is completely the wrong bit for my Packtalk Edge. You'll see later on in the video after I've gone out tomorrow and picked up the right one. So that clips onto there. I don't know because it's not my unit. Yeah, so that clips onto there like that and clicks into place. I'm not going to do it. And then you've got your headphones. Very, very good headphones. This is your other mounting option, which I opted for on the Shoei, just because it's a bit more permanent. That will stick nicely on the side of a helmet. So there we go. I was trying to figure out in the last video where I'm going to put it. I think it will actually fit quite nicely there. It's a little annoying it going over the pattern, but it's the right place for it. I would have it a bit further down here like this, but this Shoei Comlink system is in the way. And finally, as I said, the boom mic. So yeah, they are, I don't know if you call that male or female. I'm not sure if you're allowed to say that anymore. But yeah, so the Velcro pads that we had in the first box, you can put them on the inside of the helmet to hold this. This is all adjustable. And then what you're looking for is this. That should go towards your mouth, I was under the impression of, on the original, but they might have changed it. Oh, it's going to say it in the instructions, isn't it? Let's double check. Boom mic. Boom mic, boom mic, boom mic. Arrow faces mouth. Okay, yeah, so... Oh yeah, no, sorry, that would work, wouldn't it? Because you're having it that way pressed against the side, so that comes in and sits nicely in front of your mouth, even when you've got the lid up. And from experience, these are really good. The covers reducing noise, and also when you've even got the lid flipped up or the front face flipped up, it's really good at noise deadening all of the wind. So yeah, for the time being, there you have it. I'll be back on hopefully tomorrow evening to finish off and do the correct Packtalk second helmet kit. Yeah, so I will see you again shortly, and when I do, I'll also do the install on the helmet at the same time. But yeah, catch you shortly, guys.